Explaining quotations. The one piece of advice about quoting that our students say they find most helpful is to get in the habit of following every major quotation by explaining what it means. When offering such explanations, it is important to use language that accurately reflects the spirit of the quoted passage. It is quite serviceable to write Bordeaux states or asserts in introducing the quotation about Fiji. But given the fact that Bordeaux is clearly alarmed by the extension of the media's reach to Fiji, it is far more accurate to use language that reflects her alarm. Bordeaux is alarmed at, or is disturbed by, or complains. Consider, for example, how the earlier passage on Bordeaux might be revised using some of these moves. The feminist philosopher Susan Bordeaux deplores Western media's obsession with female thinness and dieting. Her basic complaint is that increasing numbers of women across the globe are being led to see themselves as fat and in need of a diet. Citing the islands of Fiji as a case in point, Bordeaux notes that until television was introduced in 1995, the islands had no reported cases of eating disorders. In 1998, 3 years after programs from the United States and Britain began broadcasting there, 62% of the girls surveyed reported dieting. Bordeaux's point is that the Western cult of dieting is spreading even to remote places across the globe. Ultimately, Bordeaux complains, the culture of dieting will find you, regardless of where you live. Bordeaux's observations ring true to me because, now that I think about it, many women I know, regardless of where they are from, worry about their weight. This framing of the quotation not only better integrates Bordeaux's words into the writer's text, but also serves to demonstrate the writer's interpretation of what Bordeaux is saying. While the feminist philosopher and Bordeaux notes provide information that readers need to know, the sentences that follow the quotation build a bridge between Bordeaux's words and those of the writer. The reference to 62% of Fijian girls dieting is no longer an inert statistic as it was in a flawed passage presented earlier, but a quantitative example of how the Western cult of dieting is spreading across the globe. Just as important, these sentences explain what Bordeaux is saying in the writer's own words, and thereby make clear that the quotation is being used purposefully to set up the writer's own argument and has not been stuck in just for padding the essay or the works cited list.